Hello and welcome to this tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be learning how you could add multiple event listeners to a single activity. Now in the previous tutorial we have handled a single event and that event was of a button click. So in order to handle a button click we have used a listener which is called as the on-click listener. So on-click listener is basically a listener which identifies when a button is clicked. So what we had done in the previous tutorial is that we have created the on-click listener, we have created the interface for the on-click listener, and then we have added a callback method into it. So what used to happen is that when we used to click this button right here, the text here would change. Now in this tutorial we are attempting to add one more action listener, and that is going to be the long click listener. Now the long click listener is different from the on-click listener. So for example, when we click the button once, the on-click listener gets activated or it detects a click, but in case of a long click listener, when we click this button and hold it for a few seconds, the long click listener is going to get activated or it is going to detect a long click for us. Now in order to create a long click listener, the syntax is pretty much the same as the on click listener, but there are few changes at some places. So in order to create a long click listener, we initially give the button name, which is my button. Then instead of using the set on click listener, we are going to use set on long click listener. So we type dot set long click listener, and inside it we are going to specify the interface. So the next line of code which we type is new button, as we are going to add it to the button, dot on long click listener. Then we are going to give two curly braces, and within these curly braces we are going to write in our callback method. So the callback method of the long click listener is going to be a bit different than the on click listener. So basically instead of public void, this method is going to return a boolean value. So in order to create a callback method for this, we type public boolean, as it is going to return a boolean value, either true or false. Then we type on long click, and inside the parameters we specify the view, as we have done in the above case, and in curly braces we are going to specify the line of code which we want to execute. So in this case, when a user holds on the button for a long period of time, for let's say a few seconds, 2 or 3 seconds, then we want to display that this was a long click, and the text which we are trying to change here is going to be the my text. So basically we need a reference to my text, so we type text view my text equals, and we typecast it, so we type text view, and then we type find view by id, and inside it we specify r.id dot my text. Now once we have the reference to the text, the next thing which we do is that we set the text of this text view. So in order to do that, we type my text dot set text, and set text is basically a method which is used to change the text, and inside it we type long button press. Now once this is done, the next thing which we need to do is that, as this is a boolean, we need to return some value. So at the end we type return, and we have to return some boolean value. So let's return the value true, so we type return true. Now once this is done, we are pretty much done with adding the long click listener. So we save the code and we execute it on the emulator. So as you could see, our application is up and running on the emulator. So when I click this button right here, the text changed to button clicked, and when I click and hold this button right here, it is going to display the long button press, and that is because we have used the long click listener which is used to identify long clicks. So that's how you implement multiple event listeners in a single activity. So in this tutorial what we have done is that along with our on click listener, we have added another action listener which is nothing but the long click listener which listens to the longer clicks. So right below this action listener we have added up another action listener. So the basic structure of both the action listeners is one and the same. There are a few changes such as the name of the listener, and finally the major difference between the two listeners is that the callback method for this listener actually returns nothing, so it is specified void here. But in case of the long click listener, we need to specify, or we need to return the boolean value. So what we have done is that we have simply returned the value true at the end of. So that's it for this tutorial, and I hope you guys understood how you could add multiple action listeners to an activity so that various activities could be detected separately. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you.